Okay. So I have a cool theory craft, and it's pretty fun to pull off, but also it's a little infuriating because either I'm really unlucky on RNG or Sarthorael's animations are messed up and he just like physically misses the target a lot, but it's fucked up. Anyway, let's make Sarthorael into the best duelist in the whole fucking game. So the plan is we have Rock of Inevitability, minus melee defense for my opponent, Standard Die, plus melee defense for me, Plague of Rust, minus armor for my opponent, Transmutation of Blood, minus melee attack and base weapon damage for my opponent. Then we have the Scroll of Power to decrease my cooldowns by 60 seconds. Then we have Prismatic Plurality, decrease my cooldowns by 10 seconds every time I cast. Now, some of you might know where this is going. After Sarthorael did, in fact, get a bunch of melee buffs, including getting this entire item, the Rock of Inevitability, but also just getting like better weapon strength. I think he got some melee attack and melee defense, but I don't exactly remember on that. But yeah, so we're gonna whoop Franz's ass. His melee attack and melee defense or whatever is lowered, and then as soon as my stuff starts to wear off, I cast this, so it has 90 seconds of cooldown, right? We cast Transmutation of Lead, minus melee attack for you, Plague of Rust, minus armor for you, pop this, and boom! All of our buffs are back up, bitch! What now? Back to 28 and 17 for his melee stats. We have buffed up melee stats again. We can keep going. So Sarthorael sometimes has issues hitting him, even with his 17 melee defense. My 56 melee attack misses a lot more than it should. So I think Sarthorael has messed up animations, making it all kind of pointless. But like, all the times I've tested, I mean, he beats Franz, and Franz, I gave him Reikland Umfang, Gall Miraz, he's on Stormwing or Deathclaw or whatever he is, hold the line. So I guess I didn't give him Stand Your Ground, that would be the only thing. But yeah, you could kind of make Sarthorael into like a half-assed duelist, which is pretty funny. I appreciate it, at least. Then we go back to limp fighting for a little bit. Yeah, like, Sarthorael just kind of seems to lose the plot a lot. Look at him just walking around like a dumbass. On paper, he can be a good duelist. In practice, no, because for some reason his animations are jank as hell. But he can try, damn it. Why can't you hit Franz better? I guess he's getting some hits and he just has really shit weapon strength. I mean, I guess it's 500, but it doesn't feel like 500. 500 ain't going a long way, especially for how much we're debuffing Franz and buffing myself. Oh, this duel's closer than it's ever been, so Sarthorael's putting in extra jank now. It's getting close. I need another Transmutation of Lead. I think I got him. Lead, and then that'll give me Stand Your Ground so I won't crumble, and I'll be fine. Yeah! Let's go! Kick his ass! Sarthorael, best duelist in the game! Not really. If he had better animations, he probably would be, but it is what it is. Killed Karl Franz. Nice. And then you're gonna just say, well, wouldn't Franz just get a regrowth? And I'd say, shut up, nerd. Another cool thing is the Curse of Years update. It just added silence to the Curse of Years spell, but actually it could be pretty huge. I brought this example for you. My Blood Dragon Vampire Lord only brought Curse of Years and then all of his buffs, but if he pops it on Imric before their duel starts... So Imric is silenced, he cannot cast any of his abilities, so I get Heart-Piercing, Sword of Antiheroes, Curse of Years, and Helm of Discord. All these debuffs on Imric. Imric's stats are down to 2132. He can't cast Lord of Dragons on me, he can't cast Starlance, so he can't do anything to help in this fight. And his mage can't cast Regrowth on him during the whole duration of this. It lasts a good long time. So by the time it wears off... Now, I've dealt, I don't know, 2/3 of his HP. He's just starting to get a regrowth now. The visual bar looks a lot lower. It looks more like a quarter, so I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's about 2/3 if I look at the actual numbers. My Blood Dragon Lord has taken very little damage. And that's just a great engagement. Now, if it was this exact scenario, I could obviously just leave now that he's about to get his buffs. Or, is probably more likely the case, you'll be using this on someone who is in fact a caster, like Teclis or something, and they can't regrowth themselves, they can't net you to get away, they can't use Potion of Kroy. And it does lower your speed, so it'd also be harder to just run away and try and wait out the duration. So, yeah, I actually think we'll start seeing that on vampire counts. 11 wins a magic spell to just make a Lord Snipe much more viable. Like, think about the Fey Enchantress, think about, like I said, Teclis, think about Grom the Paunch can't pop his Lucky Banner, Torx the Brass Bull can't pop Brass Body. So really, if you're going for a Lord Snipe as the vampire counts, and you have a Dragon Lord specifically, Curse of Years could be pretty good. I don't think you take it on, like, freaking Heinrich Kemmler or someone, because you got to be able to punish them while they're silenced and can't use any of their defensive abilities. But, could be pretty good. Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.